Hello and welcome to round 2 of the daily event. First round I beat Miss Cleek 2-0 and second round I'm playing against a player named Sandcrab, and I have been playing against him a few times, I guess twice in daily events in the last few months, and I happen to know he's quite likely to play Dredge, which is an okay matchup I think. And here's our opening hand. Luckily we're again on the play, winning the die roll like a champ. And since I'm quite sure my opponent is playing Dredge, this is actually a turn 1 kill. I think I would still keep this hand against most of the decks because it's really good hand, but since I know he's Dredge after I also see that he's mulliganed down to 3 cards, I'm just gonna go for the turn 1 kill, getting Tolarian Academy with Demonic Tutor here, and casting Belcher and activating it with Ironside Island. And it's a kill. Thank you, and we'll see how I do in after sideboard in game 2. Hello and welcome to round 2 game 2 against Dredge. This time we are on a draw. Our opponent mulligans to 6, and I'm gonna keep this 7 hand. It has Chrome Mox, only 1 mana, but we have 2 probes, Ancestral Recall, and sideboarded card Grafdigger's Cage, which is really good in this matchup. Though I'm pretty sure he has answers to it. But still, I don't see a reason why I should mulligan this hand, even though it's not a aggressive turn 1, turn 2 winning hand. My opponent mulliganed down to 5 and actually exiled some of his cards already. And he has turn 1 Bazaar, like they always do. That's the reason to play Dredge. And again, we drew Goblin Charbelcher like a boss, which is nice. Now we have it, just when we have enough mana to deploy it. And he has 2 Nature's Claims, Bloodcast and a Mana Confluence, so yeah, doesn't look so good. Playing against 2 Nature's Claims is a tough spot. I decided not to play anything and discarded Days Undoing at the end of my turn. And let's see again, he has 1 Nature's Claim and 1 Stinkweed Imp. So at this point he only has 1 claim. I might as well start to deploy my mana. I'm pretty sure he will claim my Chrome Mox if I didn't play Cage, as that would cut me off from blue mana. But I decide to recall and see if I get to draw more blue mana or more mana and play the Cage. I still have mana to play Time Wall if I want, and he's gonna Nature's Claim, but I have Mental Misstep, and that's a nice nice thing to have. So now I have Grafdigger's Cage, and he doesn't have anything to remove it in his hand, which is pretty nice, but he has a clock on the table. Actually, it's a 3-turn clock, as I'm already down to 12 life. I always find Dredge Match to be fun to play, because there's so much happening. He found Ingot Chewer. I was able to get rid of my cage. At this point, I don't have a lot of choice. I just have to use my Days Undoing, which is nice because it gets rid of his graveyard, but still, it's a tough spot. As you can see, he's able to fill his graveyard, and I think we are done here. Next turn I would have easily enough mana to play Belcher and activate it, but as you can see, we didn't get the next turn. Yeah, that's more than enough. Minus 56. Thanks for watching. On to the third and deciding game of round 2 against Sandcrab and Dredge. This time I'm on the play, and I drew a hand with few mana, map to get Academy and Belcher, plus time 1, which of course can win the game if I find the key. It's not a great hand, it's not a turn 1 kill by any means, and it doesn't have any sideboarded cards against Dredge, but I decided to keep it since it still has a quite high chance to go off in the next few turns. If it goes unopposed, and it has more than 1 mana, so I'm not dead to 1 Nature's Claim. And I get to see his hand. He has 2 Bazaars and 1 card that I care about, actually Cabal Therapy, but no means to cast it. This is like it's a great hand for Dredge, but not so good against me, I think. He needs to find a black source quite fast, and yeah, Nature's Claims and Cabal Therapies are good against my deck, but if my opponent isn't able to cast them, I'm pretty happy. And it also happens that I drew one of my sideboarded cards, Mental Misstep, so I have an answer to the first claim or therapy, and I'm able to play Time Walk turn 1, and now I'm just next turn I'm able to play Belcher, and next turn, the turn after that, I'm gonna win, even if I drew blanks. But it just happens that I drew Ruby. He didn't draw Mana Confluence, quite likely. At least he didn't play it and didn't use Therapy. So I'm just gonna play the Ruby, play Belcher, activate, and it's a game. Like that. Thank you for watching. Next up, round 3.